is. Here he is. Got it.
Got it. It's long. I know I didn't do the countdown, but I knew we was. This was like the third time I'm going to join us. So, indeed, peace and greetings to you all. All righty, namaste, Islam. I am Brother Hasan Ghaziel Bey here in Morocco at northwest of Mexham. How are you all? And I am here with my magnificent and beloved brothers in whom I'm well pleased, and they are. I know it's gonna happen because of what happened last time.
I know I'm gonna like
Islam. I am Terrell Tamari Bey.
Islam. I am Alim.
Indeed, guys, and we, without further ado, we're gonna get right to this, right? So I'm gonna screenshot here, right?
Yeah.
As well as what'd you say, bro?
Oh, nothing.
All righty. As you guys can see the screen shared there. And I'm going to go right into this, guys. You are seeing our 7HealStar Astro calendar from March, Aries 2022 to February, Pisces 2023. Time never was when man was not. And we're quoting El-Hajj Sharif Abdul Ali doing religious corporate activity being Prophet Noble Drew Ali. That is de jour, or some would say de jure. All right. So, with that being said, we are continuing to analyze now the final, right, degree, the final day, right, so to speak, for the water, pardon me. Yeah, hold on, let me double check, make sure I'm, the month that has both these signs, both the water sign Pisces that's ruled by Neptune and Jupiter, that deals with Pisces, the fish, and it also has this particular month or a moon cycle month, right, has the fire sign Aries dealing with the ram, right, ruled by Mars, and the 31st. All righty, so I am starting off with the next day, which is Thursday. All righty, Thursday. All righty, 31st March 2022. All righty, that's there. And then we're going to go to the moon cycle that contains both the fire sign Aries dealing with the ram ruled by Mars and the earth sign Taurus dealing with the bull, all righty, ruled by Venus. All righty, and there, guys, we are going to continue. So we had the 31st through the 6th. All righty, so 31st March through the 6th April 2022 is what we're giving our diverse testimonies, which will end up being a full synthesis, all righty, a full delineation, so to speak, right, as far as those 7 days are presented. So with that being said, we have for Friday, Brother Alim L for Friday there with the new moon taking place. And then we have for the 2nd and the 3rd, Brother Terrell Tamari Bey. Monday, Brother Alim L, all righty. And that's for the 4th. For the 5th, there's I with such a heavy load of Venus ingressing Pisces. I'm trying my best not to rub it in. Hey, Brother Terrell has had, as a matter of fact, he's got one coming up on the 15th. On the 15th, Brother Terrell has to carry the heavy load of what's termed Good Friday. All righty.
Oh, Good Friday, huh?
Yeah, that's a heavy, goodness gracious, Libra and the moon.
Today was a good day.
So strenuous, that 15th there, right? However, that Monday will make up for it on the 18th. Not rubbing it in, I'm just saying, right? And that's the day before. On the 18th is the day before. All righty. We see the sun ingress Taurus. All righty. So it's a signal prior. And then it's like, hey, at 22, 24, and the 19th, we'll see that solar Tauran ingress. All right. Or that Tauran solar ingress. All right. Some people say Taurian. All right. So, however, let's continue, guys. All right. And on, like I said, I have the 5th and on the 6th closing out because whoever has Saturday and Sunday has Wednesday. It's Brother Terrell Tamari Bey closing us out for Wednesday, the 6th, April 2022. All righty, so that's what we're going to get into. Let me come on back here to you guys and stop this particular screen share right here and get my report ready. Actually, oh, looks like we have to bring Brother Terrell back. Hold on one moment. Let me find the participants, right? And boom shakalaka, add my bro to the spotlight. All right, there we go, ski doski, and now you know ski. All righty, guys, so here we go. Let me also too, let's go here, right? And check out the chat, see what we got going on, right? Make sure I turn the volume down also, right? And see who we have here. Let's speak. All right. Peaceful greetings, beloved brother Corey Islam. All righty, so let's do that. Let's see how peaceful
Brother Corey Islam.
Yeah, he's in the chat, right?
Islam, bro.
I know bro's been busy handling some things, right? All righty, and what do we have here? Right? It looks at this like if we have a current clock going on. Hey, Pluto just set. All righty, look at you, Pluto, just setting you. But we're gonna come on out of that, right? Because what I actually have here is this beautiful sunrise, right? So let me, one moment here. Ready? All right, just wanted to make sure that I have the chart adjust available also for us there. All right, so, and saying my peaceful greetings, beloveds, to those in the chat for when they come, or when they're there, or it's 3 there. All righty, let's have some fun. All righty, guys. So it's no freestyle Wednesday for me this degree. I actually had a report together. I was, talking to my bros. I'm like, guys, like, should I really post, should I post a report, as a picture or whatever, just to, because just to kind of, give some encouragement, put it out there. Hey, guys. Enjoy your testimony writing, right? I know that's going to be something seemingly new, but it's not new. We just got to get back to it. Being in the community that we are, all right? Being the Moorish Americans that we are, right? All right. So, all righty, Moorish Nation, let's do it, right? And I'm speaking, AA 222141, right? Zodiac, Constitution, right? Yes, thumbs up, Brother Terrell, right? Absolutely. All righty, so let's get started. I started off. Let me give you the sunrise. All righty, it's 0656 minutes and 43 seconds thereafter. You guys getting a good view of this? Can you see that clearly? Transits for near the Baltimore Corporation, all rights reserved. How that's looking to you all? It's legible. It's intelligible. You can see it. That yellow there with transits isn't really too ambiguous up against the yellow with the solar flare there. That's happening.
Yeah, the chart is fine.
All right. Just want to make sure that everyone is seeing things clearly, right? And make sure it looks all good. I'm monitoring on my phone. Yeah, it doesn't look that bad at all, actually. All right. Cool. So here we go, guys. I'm just going to do this right now. I know me and Brother Terrell specifically. I'm just saying. I'm not saying Brother Sean doesn't or anyone else doesn't. We like the other chart also, where we got a little more glyphs going on because we can see other things happening. I just wanted to just kind of do this to go in with that fire background. Like I said, me and Brother Sean have been collaborating. The thumbnail that we use for our YouTube videos, just all the different backgrounds that's changing. You know what I mean? Brother Sean's just been getting this super create on. So I just like, hey, that works. I don't have to do it. You know what I mean? So now we can all begin to really, shoulder different, duties and responsibilities that just really allow us to really continue to be the most magnificent bros that ever been magnificent bros. No, I'm kidding. I do that. I love encouraging us, man, because I know that's not really in our community, encouraging the encouragement and things like that. It's not kumbaya as much as it is really knowing how to be psychologically sound and take no BS. All righty. So, and make sure, you're being vigilant and, making sure those are protected so they can continue to enjoy the fruits pertaining to, culture, so to speak. All right. So to speak, culture, quote unquote. All right. So let's get started. Sunset is also at 1925 minutes thereafter. All righty. So for my first testimony, all righty, I'm going to bring it on up. I have a sextile. It's interesting. I only have 4 total, all righty, because of the 3 here on the 31st, and then when I have that one for the 5th there, it seems like I have a sextile, an ingress, a conjunction, and an ingress. So that's what's going on with me. So let's get to this lunar Plutonian sextile. All right, lunar Plutonian sextile. So you guys can see the difference from between a freestyle Wednesday and when I got a full report. That's why I was thinking, I'll share out to you guys to the TikToks and Instagrammies, right? Those arenas. All right. I said it funny like that. I just wanted to, I'm going to put it on the interwebs, like your young whippersnapper.
It's funny you said that. It's funny you said you asked that because I didn't hear you ask that. You know what I would have said.
What? What?
No.
What did I ask? What? Hold on. Remind me. Hold on. Run it back.
What you asked about posting your report?
Oh, yeah.
You know.
Yeah, no.
But I know though. Yeah.
Yeah, because when I was just sitting here and I was listening to the songs and stuff, when I was listening to the songs, and I was like, I found something, but I didn't. I was like, should I or shouldn't I? And you're like, nah, man, that's too much sauce for those people that are out there that we think are cute, that, always asking about how much Tamari you do with whatever special hats. So shout out to the trolls out there that we know when we post this to certain forums, they're going to say certain things, and we don't know who these people are. They could probably be actual, people that we don't know that are just putting out that energy, or people who should be, uplifting fallen humanity and know better. It could, that's why we just, stay doing what we're doing, stay on our path, stay in our lane, and continue to be consistent. Right? Indeed. All righty. So here we go, ski doski. Let me hit this next button. Oh no, you know what? I think I got a previous there. It's supposed to be at 236. So let me hit previous, guys. Give me one moment. Let me hit the previous button there. It should be at 236.28. And I think that's what we have there now. All righty. And so what we're looking at is Luna. Like I said, we have Luna here, all righty, in Pisces let me make sure what I have here, right? Is that the 3rd house that we're looking at? I think we are. Right. Let's make sure I got the time right. Right. All righty. In the 3rd house. All righty. On the sextile with Pluto in the 1st house. Right. So we have the moon in Pisces in the 3rd house in the 28th lunar mansion, and a harmonious aspect to Pluto in Capricorn in the 1st house in the 24th lunar mansion. And really, it's just, we have this, we're taking some artful breathing. Okay, so let me just give you my statement. Artful breathing is secured. Pardon me. Artful breathing is the secured inheritance in harmony with essential self-values, which is inner communication, divinely sought for balance and healing. Again, moon in Pisces in the 3rd house in the 28th lunar mansion in a harmonious aspect. Well, it's really more of a, semi-harmonious. It's growth opportunity. All righty. Aspect. All right. With Pluto in Capricorn in the first house, in the 24th lunar mansion. Again, artful breathing is the secured inheritance in harmony with essential self-values, that valuable inner communication, divinely sought for balance and healing. Right? You allow yourself to do, as some people may refer to it as yoga. Shout out to our beloved brother in whom we're well pleased, our magnificent brother, Brother Corey Bey. He has presented it, people will do their asana, alrighty, practices, alrighty. And in that, you are utilizing your secured inheritance. Artful breathing is secured inheritance, alrighty. And that's in harmony with essential self-value. That's in harmony with inward communication. You'll be able to take these breaths and allow your mind to be clear. So you'll be able to divinely seek the balance and the healing, right? So divinely seeking balance is medicine. Medi, that's the middle. Cine, C-I-N-E, is to see, to watch. So middle being watched is seeking balance. Same thing, all right? So with that being said, let's go on to the next portion here. I see we have a lunar, Aryan lunar ingress, right? An Aryan lunar ingress. My magnificent brothers, in whom I'm well pleased, Brother Benjamin Bey and Brother Sean Alim, went in on this on Monday for the global, alrighty, effects for it. And so let me scroll on down here, guys. Pardon me, I was sitting there. 2 seconds. And Sarah. Alrighty, so here we go. So Luna, alrighty, is ingressing here, alrighty. So this is at 0 degrees, right? Aries, 0 minutes. So we have Luna in the first house. Pardon me, Luna in Aries in the first house in the first lunar mansion. Alrighty, Luna in Aries in the first house in the first lunar mansion. All right. And I bear testimony stating that collectively there's this energy in actively secured, balanced sight within. All righty, that's where we are. We're dealing with this actively secure, balanced sight within. It kind of sounds like it's going off with the last one. And why are you writing it like this? Let me tell you what. I'm giving you Luna. Need the characteristics. Luna in Aries in the first house in the first lunar mansion. Actively secured, balanced sight within. I know it doesn't even sound like a sentence, but it is. Actively secure. I'm telling you, actively, it's like you tell someone, hey, you, actively secure, balanced sight within. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's really a directive. It's an instruction, actually.
It's like a command. It's a command. Yeah.
Respectfully. Actively secure, balanced sight within. Be peace. That's the second statement that I have there. Actively secure, balanced sight within. Be peace. Therefore, because if there's something that goes to challenge you or try to create discord, already make your decision that no matter what, you know what? It's almost like, you know how they got like prepaid services for stuff? It's like pre-forgiveness. It's like forgive somebody already because you know that they may be on some banana cream pie stuff. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, so actively secure, balanced sight within. Be peace. Not be peaceful, not be like peace. No, be peace.
It's wrong.
Next, we have a lunar Mercurial conjunction. Nothing like a lunar Mercurial conjunction there, you know what I'm saying, though? Lunar Mercurial conjunction here at 9 degrees Aries, 25 minutes. All righty. And this is a very triumphant area here, so to speak. 9 degrees Aries, triumph, great generals. 10 degrees Aries, spiritual triumph, scientific interest, and a electricity degree, right? So with Luna and Mercury in Aries in the 5th house in the first lunar mansion, I have this to bear, being my testimony. The people collectively secure the means to commence a culturally responsive and community communications service and application. One more time. For Luna and Mercury in Aries in the 5th house in the first lunar mansion, the people collectively secure the means to commence a culturally responsive and community-based telecommunications service and application. I'll be like, well, it already exists. That's a cell phone. I got a feeling people are going to be having the means of looking into their own cell phone towers, looking into those, how those things work, how those prospectuses work, or prospectusize work. Yeah. All right. Prospectuses. All right. Well, it's really prospectus, right? So prospecti. All right. Whatever. I just thought that was funny. Anyway, moving right along. That was actually my last and final, just only for that particular degree, for the 31st March 2022. I know, guys, it's different when I do the freestyle Wednesday, right? Because I do all the freestyling on paper, and now that it's done on paper, all I have to do is just say this statement that I boiled down all of this astrological data, alrighty, down to. So again, for that last one, for this lunar Mercurial conjunction, the people collectively secure the means to commence a culturally responsive and community-based telecommunications service. All righty. And with that, I am to yield the floor to my beloved brother, in whom I'm well pleased, Sean Alim L. Islam.
Islam, bro. Islam. All right, where we at with it? Friday. All right. All right. So yeah, Friday, April 1st. So sunrise, right? So when you wake up, it's the first of the month. Get up, get up, you know, get up and get going. All right. And we'll get into the first aspect for the holy day, or what people term Friday, right? Let me see what we got. All right, my first will be, be the new moon, right? So if you didn't check out me and Brother Benjamin's presentation for Intuition Monday, you can go check that out. But here go a fresh.
Yeah, that's what it was, the Aryan new moon. Pardon me. I said the lunar ingress, the Aryan lunar ingress. But I thought we went in on that too, but I yield. Go ahead.
Yeah, right. So all right, so we have Luna and Sol. Moon and Sun. I'm gonna go third house. Like it's custom on the fourth.
Let's see.
Go with third. Yeah, third house.
Yes, you're exactly correct.
All right. So we have Luna and Sol in the third house, right? So when it comes to the mind, thinking, and communication, right? And with Sol and Luna being at 11 degrees Aries, that is spiritual intuition. So it's really a good time, as this, as I said before, this is the first new moon of the astrological new year, right? So for those that go by, January 1st, as being, the new year, but things didn't really pan out, this is the prime time to set your goals and intentions for how this cycle is going to go. So definitely write whatever you want. People could also be, feeling a new approach the way they do things. Community interest. So we could really just seen a lot of things socially or with thy neighbors. People could be making friends right now. Let's see, and just planning, just doing what what's in your heart, right? And clearing out the head, but just doing what's in your heart and taking this opportunity to be the new you that you envision for yourself. That how you see yourself doing what you've been planning and working on. Now this is the proper time to plant those seeds and move forward. And for that, I will yield for Luna and Sol conjunct, or for the new moon for the holy day on Friday. Let's see what we got next. Alrighty. So next up we have Luna sextiling. Was that right?
Hold on. Time out.
Oh, on Saturday.
I think I hit it one too many times already. 2 seconds. Uh-oh. Pardon me.
Uh-oh.
Good.
Jump around.
Yeah, I know, right? Here we go. No, that's not it. That's interesting.
No. Yeah, we're just gonna take you way back. How far back? Way back.
There we go. I figured it out. All righty. My apologies, Brother Sean. Thank you for your patience, my beloved brother. There we go.
All righty. So it's still a holy day, Friday at 1800 hours, 7 minutes. So we have Luna here in the 7th house at 20 degrees, 1 minute Aries. So when it comes to Luna being in the 7th house, if we were just to go 3 key words, it's just, home, self, and relations. How can you actively relate and communicate home, yourself, and your partnerships? And a sextile, or just the opportunity for growth with Mars being at 20 degrees, 1 minute Aquarius. So just 3, a couple keywords for that is self transformation via the internet, right? So this is an opportunity to communicate your transformation, right? You're feeling this drive, this creativity. So how are you going to let the Aries moon, that Aryan fiery energy within you, create, use that fire to create, and also use that fire to destroy parts of yourself. That's not good for, air and fire goes good together. So just use this combination of your drive and, just your subconscious, to go for it. As what, Nike's themes is just do it. Also, there's just a drive here. Let's see, Aquarius in a group. So yeah, we could be looking at some groups right now, communicating, or, friends making plans, or, friends having, relationships talks with their partners, or people are looking to meet new people right now. Just be, just be in harmony, just really kind of use your discernment and intuition, and to not let too many people in, right? With this energy. And finally, I will say for Mars sextile Luna is just have fun in relationships if you have any, or fun with yourself, because you can apply this to you as well. So just finding a new way to be joyful and stay joyful through the through all the trials and times of your journey. And for that, I will yield for Luna and Mars sextile Islam. And then I will get into my final testimony here for Luna sextiling Saturn. Right? So Luna sextiling Saturn, Luna is still in Aries. So it's just, emotional fire, right? Being in, I'll say, still in the 5th house. Or okay, 6. All right, sextile for service. So just a new sense or firing feeling of usefulness, knowing who you are, right? Making that growth opportunity with Saturn and Aquarius, still in the astrological degree, in the 3rd house. So you have this, subconscious or feeling between, your mind and, how you feel, right? So what Saturn going to do here is structure it, right? he's not going to give you too much, but he's not going to let you do too less. So he's going to bring these lessons for you to learn. And, you know, as it's been said with Aries, is a impulse, fiery, you know, type energy. So with this opportunity here is just to structure your emotions for not only mental growth, but social growth within you and without, and it comes outside of you, right? And it's also a good time to wear, you know, some different maybe organizations or, you know, just friends groups are just structuring on how they, you know, how they want to be of service, how they can better service themselves and others. And also there could be other people, you know, thinking about getting their health together, you know, checking up, you know, doing health checkups, or, you know, checking out Brothers Core Yoga, or, you know, looking at some different holistic methods to just really get their body right, you know, as people say, you know, get their body right before the summer, right? So this is just this opportunity, you know, to get your routine together and, you know, just fix whatever you need to do to get, you know, to get you there together, right? And yeah, and just let's see. Finally, I think I'll let's see one more Aries. So yeah, and while I'm getting this, so maybe somebody's also thinking about taking their pet, you know, pet training, taking their pet out to train or to the park. So yeah, do that. You know, it's the rebirth of the earth. You know, plant your feet in the ground and breathe and look inside and see what you're worth, right? And just have fun. You know, spring is upon us, is here, and this is just a great time to, you know, to structure your mind, your thinking, and just your intellect on how you do things. And for that, I will yield for Lunar Sextile Saturn. Islam. And then I will pass it to my magnificent bro, Brother Jag.
Oh, all right. Excuse me. All right. We're going to the 2nd of April. That's Saturday. 1442 or 2022. We're looking at the sunrise here at 0653 minutes, 36 seconds to be exact. So yeah, you know, like bro said, get active. Like we always tell you, when you rise, get active, you know, do the things that you like to do. Let's move on to the first aspect that I have here, and it is the moon is sextiling Venus. So moon's in Aries still, of course, and Venus is in Aquarius. They are both at 26 degrees, 35 minutes, right? Yeah, so the moon's in the first, Venus is in the 12th. Yeah, so this happens right a little bit before sunrise, interestingly enough. So yeah, like I said, get active, start your day with your favorite music, or write down your dreams, so to speak. You should definitely do that. Right off the new moon energy. Yeah, you should definitely document whatever intuitive impulses you're having. Just write it down. But this Venus and Aquarius thing, you know, there's this, everyone's finding a value in teamwork, or there's just this reality that, you know, each individual has to be themselves, and then we can, you know, connect with other individuals who are themselves, and then we can form our body politic, or we can connect to our body politic, so to speak. That's already been created. So this is that clarity that the body politic starts with you, so to speak, right? So, like I said, when we're clear with that, the nation can grow. We can grow as a unit. So this is pretty much that. We're figuring out what is needed in this moment, and what needs to go. So the tumors and things like that, that's on the body, right? They have to be removed. Period. Like literally. So back to what Brother Sean was just saying, this pertains to a healthy mindset, because the mind is the first thing that pertains to something being externalized. So you're feeling it or seeing it mentally first before it's a physical or external experience, right? So this is the time to form new habits, right? That's something that I wrote for my, because I wrote my testimonies again, right? And psychosomatics. So again, how are you starting your day? Like how, when you rise, what is the first thing you do? Those sort of things, like like now we're realizing how to, you know, light that fire under our ass in a proper, you know, fashion. Islam. Yeah, so, you know, get out your head, you know, and connect to who the, you know, the like-minded individuals. However, be mindful, right? So we're going to move on to the moon squaring Pluto. And this is very relative to Brother Hasan's testimony. When Pluto was in the first house. Yeah. So that's like forced to make changes. That was something that I wrote here. Pluto's in the 9th. And the moon's in the 12th, right? At 0950 minutes, 59 seconds to be exact, right? Yeah, so this is great, because this challenge here will mold you properly if you just take, you know, pay attention. So this is the is it worth it moment, quote unquote, right? Because you're realizing and considering you know, let's just say how the things that you're used to, right? So there's certain things that we're used to with the moon. So the moon is things that we formulated certain habits, but now it's squaring Pluto, right? So there's something that needs to change within these habits that we formed, so we can expand ourselves with this, you know, Pluto's in the 9th, so we're looking to expand or, you know, grow in some sort. And then the moon's in the 12th, so we're nourishing our mind. There's some weeds that needs to be plucked out of our garden, which is our mind, and we need to plant the, you know, the seeds that produce good fruit and remove the seeds that produce bad fruit. Good seeds, good fruit. Bad seeds, bad fruit. It's not rocket science. So yeah, you're hilarious. We're gonna observe. We're observing our emotional responses before we respond. Don't let anger place you in a situation that you regret. Be open to changing what needs to be changed. That's what I wrote. Right. That's my testimony for Moon square Pluto. This would be the moon's last aspect until it ingresses into Taurus, and it will be void for 2 hours and 59 minutes. So if you're doing online shopping around, well, from, you know, when the sun rises from around 0900, you might want to, you know, get that around 0700, you know, because at 0951 minutes, the moon will be void for 2 hours and 59 minutes. So you might want to be mindful about that, or just wait until, you know, 10 o'clock. Well, yeah, at 12:50, the moon goes into Taurus, right? Where's the moon? The moon's in the 10th, right? So this is, yeah, everyone's, what is it? The reunion things, the class reunions, the family reunions, everyone's throwing a reunion. So here it is. Right. So, you know, just what the business plans do, but of course the business plan is the reunion, right? But yeah, if that's not happening, just get with your childhood friends, maybe, possibly, or, you know, just be a child with your friends. I don't know, something along those lines. Just, let that inner spirit, inner child out, right? Yeah, have fun, enjoy yourself. We're gonna move on to the Mercury and the Sun.
Hazimi!
Yes, your favorite.
Yeah.
In the 7th. They're in the 7th house, and Venus is in the 5th, and Libra's on the rise. So yeah, this is cool. This is a good time to really express how you feel. Really be, yourself in your relationships. This is also a phenomenal time to like read the holy text with your mate if you have a mate. But if you don't, read them with, your close friends. Read them with yourself if you don't have. If you don't really, if you want to self-study, that's fine too. But this is a great time to really, get creative with the literature. Any type of book that you like, any type of poetry that you've been working on, any song that you've been working on, or thinking about a song to work on, you should probably start it here. However, this will also be a great time to consult your astrologer if you have any type of questions pertaining to.
What'd you say?
He'll start.
Wow. Islam.
Oh yeah,
That's
I just want to
loud.
add to your wisdom, brother Jack, and like that T-Pain song said, man. Oh, you gotta say it. All right, Islam.
Wow.
You're hilarious, man. Islam. Yeah, seriously. Consult your astrologer. Ask that question you may have to ask about your relationship specifically, maybe, or really just dive into the astrological studies yourself with your mate. If y'all have y'all charts, Google it up. I don't know, or use the tools that you have. If you have, astrological books or things of that sort, utilize it. This is that time for, the arts to be expressed to everyone, so to speak, right? So yeah, bringing on the different texts together and, realizing the similarities of things of that sort, right? However, also, don't be too headstrong here with the the Aries thing. There could be heated debates if someone is, on the lower aspect of these energies. So, just be mindful. Let not your anger control you. Utilize it, for your benefit, not your destruction. All right? Yeah, so, just don't hurt your head. Seriously. Because Chiron is around there somewhere too, if I'm not mistaken. Chirons are like, yeah.
Hold on, let me do this. Let me do this for you, beloved brother, because I know that that's what you enjoy. So let me do this for you and slide it on up to this one. So you can see Chiron right there. It's gonna be a different chart. Just rely on the outer rim to see where your house cusps are. Hold on, I put another one on too. Let's see if Chiron's in it also. Let's see. I tried this one also just so that aspects could be seen. But it's not showing Chiron. I didn't put Chiron in that particular setting. And I absolutely not either. So it's all good. Let's go to...
Can't you add it though to those things? You can add it to those.
Yeah, I think I could add a Chiron. Yeah. I don't see why I want to customize it. Let's see.
Yeah, there it is.
Yeah, there it goes. Right. So we want to add a Chiron, right? That's what you want to see. That's what you want to see. You want to see a Chiron, yeah? That's all you want to see, yeah? I got your Chiron here, yeah? Heard that little bit song about Chiron.
Yes.
So it means okay. Let's go back because it was because of how Brother Sean did the fire joint. Okay, so of course, yeah, we can throw Chiron in here. We'll customize. Throw Chiron in here also. I guess we might as well just throw the vertex in there too. Right?
Might as well the part of fortune too. Let me see.
Might as well just throw the part of fortune in there while I'm at it, right? But I wasn't trying to throw all the but see, I might as well just select all the lots then, right?
Lots.
All right. I'll just put spirit in there. I'll just put part of spirit. That way, at least we get to see the vertex, the end, and the north node, and the lots or whatever. So that works there. So let's hit done on that, right? And are we south noding it? I guess we might as well south node it too. Why not? Let's just have a ball. let's just have a ball and just throw the south node in there too. Right? All right, there we go. We set it. There we go. All right. Build it while we fly it. Yeah, no, we don't. All right. I yield to you.
Astro hoop session.
I know, right?
Yeah.
For the sake, yeah, man. Let me get Kyra in the south node, man. 3 on 3.
Basically.
Yeah.
So there you go.
Go over the text. Go over the literature, which with the allies, or yourself, just get into the study seriously. Whatever your studies are, it'll it's that moment like, wow, okay. Right? And we're gonna move on to Sunday. I think this is the last aspect. Right. Yeah. We're going to move on to the 3rd of April. Plant your seeds accordingly here because you're fresh off the new moon. Right. From Brother Sean's delineations, testimonies. I only have one aspect here too. Right. Great for me.
Yeah. I'm just
0652 minutes is the sunrise. Yeah, you already. So again, start your routine. Start your day with the music that you like to listen to. Don't be hard on yourself, things of that sort. Forgive yourself and things of that sort. Get active and resourceful. Yes. Moon conjunct Portal 410. You may wake up to a cha-ching. Who knows? But we're gonna look at the moon conjunct Uranus. Yes.
Uranus conjunction. Yeah, Lunar Uranus conjunction, and I think it's happening later. Right?
Yeah.
Hold on.
House.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, you're good. 10th house, 1346. Yep. This is cool, man. This is that very different. Something's very different gonna happen. Surprise. Let's just put it like that. But yeah, there's some originality that's coming to the forefront with this energy. There could be a lot of tension within the quote unquote workplace. You're in that field, so there could be some change within your business ideas or career ideas. You may just go with the whim of it, and put yourself out there to really do the things that you love. This is that energy right here. So really just get comfortable with being the original inventor that you are, because original inventor would be Uranus, and then the moon is that ability to form whatever it is that you have in your mind to invent. For some I don't want to say fame, but 10th house is fame. It's also career and hard work. So you may just be diligent. This may be something that you diligently do repetitively. So be open to just being different. There's a lot of changes going on with the home as well, the domicile. So again, be open to the change, because it'll bring a lot of clarity. You'll know what's best for you and what's not, because there's this some people want you to be a little puppet or a mole rat, do everything that everybody else does so they can control you. And then you have other beings who are around you, and they will tell you to be who you are and do whatever it is that you want to do. And then, that can be frowned upon. So you and we all have to make a choice individually within who we want to be for ourselves and not who we were told we should be. So who is that for you? With that, I will yield the floor.
Wow. Brother Sean Alim now.
All righty, here we are. Sunrise on Monday, the moon day, April 4th, 2022, and 0600 hours and 50 minutes. So just as we've been saying, just kind of get up and, get going and, get that routine, really keep going. I think they say once you do it for a few days in a row, you just keep rolling. So, I'm trying to think, we'll set one song. Just keep rolling. That's however you do your routine. Or,
Then now breathe out, hands up and hands down. Oh, back up,
Uh-oh.
tell me what you want to do. Okay,
Uh-oh.
I'm gonna stop.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, just keep doing what you do. That routine is just that Aries energy is just go hard, but don't burn yourself out. But just be active. And I'll yield and get to my first many testimonies that I have.
Do not burn yourself out. Islam.
You're hilarious.
All right, so first we've got Lunar squaring Mars.
Morning, doggone it. Let's get it.
All right,
Next
so
chapter.
when it comes to the square, it's just an opportunity to grow, right? A little bump in the road for you to step over and be like, I thought that bump was pretty big, but it wasn't as bad as I thought, right? So we've got Luna in the first house at 21 degrees, 57 minutes. So with Luna being in the first, it's just some self-care for yourself, right? And your values, making that growth squaring opportunity with Mars. And let's see, we got that in the 10th house, right? And Aquarius at 21 degrees. So Mars and Aquarius, we could look at as, self-inheritance by, transformation of the career through the groups. So this is just the opportunity to, reassess yourself, right? What are your values? What do you stand on? And when we say values, it's pretty much your principles. What are your principles that you stand on? Do you stand on truth? Do you stand on, what you've been taught, or do you stand on your new sense of things now that you enlarged your view, right? With Mars being Aquarius, you have this now new sense of social intellect, awareness or conscience, as they would say, to really go for something in your career. And with that squaring the moon, it's like, okay, this is where I want to go, but what, steps can I take? What weeds, as Brother Jag was saying, tend to your garden, can you chop down to really, make the necessary steps to, keep going? Because we know it all can't be built in one day, but, actively building and, readjusting every day will get you there quicker than just waiting for that one day, right? So, so back to the values. What do you value? What do you stand on? I know for me, myself, and my bros, we definitely keep Prophet Noble Drew at the forefront of our mind, and also Charles Mosley Bey, CM Bey. We stand on love, peace, truth, peace, freedom, and justice. So what do you stand on? What do you care about? What gets you going? You have to ask yourself that, and then see what's been working and what's not been working. And it's not a to, get angry at yourself, as, Luna and Taurus is just comfortable. So what are your comforts? This will show you your comforts so that you can know how to get past that comfort zone. And for that, I will yield for Luna and Mars squaring, or, giving you a chance to get past, the growth. All right, so and then we'll get into the next one. We've got Luna, still in Taurus at 22 degrees, 7 minutes in the first house, sextiling Jupiter and Pisces in the 11th house at 22 degrees. All right, so with this here now, as we first went through, the growth opportunity, now there's this opportunity of loving wisdom that comes in, whether it's, you know, you have just an insight or flash, or you could feel something, you could hear something, you could see it on TV, you know, whatever that you've kind of been working to get over and overlook, this is now going to come to the forefront. And this is also opportunity just to have some talks within the group, you know, just any kind of wisdom, you know, valuable wisdom. You know, Moon being in Taurus, values, Jupiter being in Pisces, wisdom. Just to express that within the group, you know, just to expand on not only your values and how you feel, but the group as well, so that there is this collective energy within your group that you'll keep moving with, right? Or people just looking to communicate with their friends, right? Looking to make new friends, or just when it comes to yourself, right? With this Luna, you know, sextiling Jupiter, you know, it's just the opportunity to, once again, as we've been saying with this Aries energy, it's just to transform yourself, to, you know, take some wisdom, you know, foreign that you're not used to bring you healing, you know, travel east. And then when you travel east and, you know, understood your journey, now you can bring that back west to others, east within, west, you know, outside of you. And just take that opportunity. And for that, I will yield for Luna sextile Jupiter. And let's see, we'll get to the next one of you guys, Luna squaring Saturn, right? So, you know, still on this lovely moon day, still early, right? So, you know, once you wake up, man, really just, if you can, you know, just take opportunities just to feel things, right? Just to kind of mentally G-check yourself, right? As they would say, just to feel what's going on. So now we have this Luna at 22 degrees, you know, still in the first house. So it's really a lot of selfhood values and just, you know, you know, subconscious of this about yourself and what you've been through is coming up now. And it is making this growth aspect with Saturn being in the 10th house at 22 degrees, 21 minutes Saturn in Aquarius. So astrological degrees. So we are all the stars, you know, as above, so below. So whatever the stars are doing up there, it's still happening down here. So with this opportunity, once again, it's growth. But now you can be looking on maybe social medias or different books, or, you know, just look within different groups to really get a new viewpoint, you know, a larger expanded viewpoint of something that's not you're used to, right? So that you can G-check these values, so that you can really know, you know, to have this push. You know, Saturn's like, all right, here's this opportunity for you to grow. You know, do you want to learn this lesson so you can move on, or do you want to stay stuck in this position? So you just have to, you know, look within yourself and look past your comfort zones, because, you know, comfort keeps us stagnant. And with Saturn being Aquarius, that airy intellect, in the astrological degree, you know, just once again, you know, go to your astrologers, or, you know, whoever you go for healing, you know, or to talk to. And is this just a, you know, this is the intellect of the mind, right? This is just a reconstruction of the mind and values and your emotions, you know, not getting emotional about things so that you can use reason to grow. And for that, I shall yield for Luna squaring Saturn, right? And we'll get to next testimony with Luna sextiling Neptune. All righty, so still on the moon day, you know, 10:36 anti-meridian, aim as they say, you know, make sure you set your alarms right there for Intuition Mondays. All right, and we have Luna now at 23 degrees, 42 minutes Taurus in the 12th house. Sextiling are making a, you know, growth opportunity with Neptune being at 22 degrees, 42 minutes. All right, so when it comes to Luna, so let's see, you know, woman value, you know, healing through values of when it pertaining to mother or women, right? So, you know, how do you relate to, you know, your mother? How do you relate to women? How do you relate to the feminine side of yourself? Now, with this aspect with Neptune, is going to bring this opportunity for you to, you know, see through the smoke screens, you know, see through the illusions. You know, what you thought or felt might have not have been always the best, right? Or vice versa. So there's this opportunity to see through the illusions and see things for what they really are and not what you want them to be, right? And also people can be I would say with Jupiter, about to come up in that conjunction, is people can be looking to really start to go alternate when it comes to how they normally do things, when it comes to a therapist or how they do things. They're just looking to actually get the truth of it, and just not be surface, just on the surface, and know things are deeper. So we can be looking a lot of careers and businesses start to, I won't say blow up, but become more known now because they've stood on their values and, they kept speaking on what's hidden, not hiding anything. And as people start to, wake up and see the truth, they realize who is who. And when it comes to, ourselves, how we look at things, it's just, looking within, what's really going on with you on the inside. And, how can you get rid of that from your career, or how can you relate how you feel into a project that is long-term? For that, I will yield for that testimony for Lunar, Sextile, Neptune.
I fell out for a second, beloved. Can you give me back the host, please, Islam? Whoever's got just the one where my mic's open. And yeah, I got you on the next one. You have Lunar, Plutonian trine. Jag's got it.
Yeah, I think so, because I can't.
You hosting, Jag? Brother Terrell Tamari Bey. You got the host? No, hold on. I see.
Yeah, it's saying, yeah.
No, it's on me. It says it's on me. I just wanted to make sure, because at first it didn't, because I fell out and then I came back in. So I just wanted to make sure. All right. So let me add me back to the spotlight just to make sure when we go back from the screen share. All right. So that was a great little break. All right. Brother Sean, I yield to you, beloved brother, for your Lunar Plutonian trine. And let me make sure it is on the screen for you.
Let's see. Righty. All righty. So we have Moon Day, 1900 hours, 59 minutes. So we've got Luna trining. So, just a harmonious energy, harmonious growth, right? 28 degrees, 27 minutes in the 8th house. And we've got Pluto at 28 degrees, 27 minutes in the 4th. So, just looking at this aspect here, I will say we can be, the collective can be looking to transform their home. People can also be looking to maybe receive some inheritance, or, just receiving some kind of forms of means to really improve their home and themselves, right? Other people can be looking to have those deep conversations that need to be had. And also just restructuring things, right? So because this is very earthy energy, right? With Pluto being in Capricorn. So, it's, transforming, the structures, but also removing any old cycles, to prepare for the new ones. And Luna in Taurus is, transforming or merging, just your subconscious and your values so that you can really be focused on, not only yourself, but merging how you go about things and how you relate that to, just your foundation. People can also maybe be receiving some, tests they did on Ancestry, receiving letters, promotions, contracts, to really go and bring about this transformation that Earth Midgard is going through right now. So once again, just transforming the self values and the home values, getting on the same level so that you can continue to, go up. Because when, you have the truth values and you've got dogma values, there will be this tug of war. But there's just this opportunity to, have the talk, put your heads together and transform and transmute that into a to, you know, the good for not only yourself, but those around you and your family. And for that testimony, I will yield for Luna trining Pluto. Right, let's see what we got next. Next up, we got Mars conjuncting Saturn. All righty, so we've got Mars and Saturn here in Aquarius in the 4th house, 22 degrees, 24 minutes. All right, so this right here is just an opportunity to, you know, revamp and refocus on your drive and ambitions, right? You know, I'm pretty sure these are the astrological degrees. So, you know, what do you want? What do you want for your home? What do you want for yourself? For other people, this is a great time to go out with your friends for some self-care. If you've been, you know, working yourself lately pretty hard, or, you know, rearranging the house, this is a really great time to, you know, go take care of yourself. Because, you know, with Mars and Saturn, you know, you can have fun and grind hard, but you also have to take care of yourself. And let's see what else we got. Yeah. So probably be seeing some other groups structuring, getting themselves together, right? You know, mothers getting together, but, you know, you've got to be structured before you can lead others. You know, we have to be structured within ourselves before we can lead others. So this is just, you know, self-structure, and self-structure for the harmonious awareness pertaining to yourself, so that you can relate that to others. And, you know, just checking off some list of what you've done, you know, of some goals that you have listed, so that you can make some new ones to keep going for your hopes and wishes. And do it all with love and sincere intention. And for that, I will yield for the Mars-Saturn conjunction. All right, and then I will get into my next testimony for Luna squaring Venus, right? So what's that? What is that? Oh, 32 hours. All right.
Oh, pardon me. I don't know how that happened there. Hold on. Let me go back.
It's Taurus season, baby.
Yeah, I just had to look. When you said 032, I said, hold on, that's not what that's supposed to be. There we go. I must have hit the find time of aspect button twice. I got my pen tab in my head. So thank you for your patience, Brother Sean. Let me point that.
Wait a minute.
Let me point that. Let me put that lunar Venusian quartile out again. Here we go. Here's your Luna, and here's your Venusian. All righty, in quartile aspect.
Alrighty. Yes. So we got Luna squaring at 29 degrees, 24 minutes in the 7th house, right? Squaring Venus in the 4th. So you know, this is opportunity to grow right here, really grow. This is an opportunity to grow within your relationships, right? Venus being in the 4th house, and, you know, when we think about mothers and women, you know, we could look at that for that. And then with Luna being in Taurus, it's just, you know, self-values again, you know, but this is an opportunity to get past any, you know, any kind of tensions, you know, disputes, agreements, you know. This is a really good time to get past that, right? To hash it all out, to talk about it. You know, what are you feeling? You know, speak that. You know, a closed mouth doesn't get fed, and people can't read your mind, you know. And you know, accountability here as well, you know, admitting whether you are wrong or someone else is wrong. It's just taking that, you know, taking your values and talking about things, and, you know, leveling and plumbing it out, right?
There you go. Level and plumb.
You know, just fixing that, you know, and also as well, let's see, with that opportunity growth. So we got Venus, we got 2, 7, 11, and 4. So yeah, a lot of mothers right now, or, you know, even just sons as well, getting the feminine side together, balancing the two within us, talking between the groups of things that need to be talked about. And now this gets shared in the group. And now there's an opportunity for equality if things are unbalanced with this, with Luna being the 7th, right? So, you get on the same level. And once you're on that same level, now you can be plumb, you can be straight on how you go about things, right? So that there's no miscommunication, no assumptions. And let's see what else. And just, to wrap this up, and Luna will go and avoid a course after this. Don't, Too Short said, don't fight the feeling, don't fight the emotions that you need to get out, talk it out. Don't fight the accountability. There we go. Say, girl.
Yes.
Say, mothers.
Don't fight the accountability.
All right. And, just, be loved, and, as, that soul is still in Aries. So just some fiery conversations, and some outings, but it's all for the good, as everything goes how it needs to go. And for that, I will yield. And Luna will go and avoid a course after this aspect for 1 hour and 11 minutes. Would you look at that? 111. So from 2100 hours, 53 minutes to 2304, no major purchases. And, as it is buyer's remorse, 111. And for that, I will yield in, getting to the moon, moving into Gemini. All righty. So for my last aspect here, we will say 7th. Yeah. All righty. So we have Luna aggressing Gemini, right?
Yes, ingressing Gemini, correct.
All right. So this is just a great time to communicate, look from both sides of everything, look from below, look up, lower self, higher self, and understand that, oh my, it's always two sides, right? And as people could be looking to, just communicate and travel, if you've been kind of stuck or jammed up, just really, take you a little drive, drive somewhere, travel somewhere. Doesn't have to be far, but just find somewhere with, within your area, your domicile, that you can go to, something you enjoy, whether you like to hike, whether you want to go, listen to some music, go dance, find something that you can do, that you can have fun, that isn't far, to get your mind off all the anxieties and worry. And then, what's the, Gemini ruling the hands and shoulders, you just got to move and dance, man. Listen to some music, liven up, chat, people will be looking to communicate this time. Just really being social. After, Luna is coming out of Taurus, right? So you've been looking at your values, you've been getting out of your comfortable growth. Now you're looking to communicate that to others, to your siblings. And with that being in 7th, also to your partners as well. But it's all about sharing and being for the higher good of all. And for that, I shall yield. Islam, bros. Moon ingressing Gemini. Talk it out.
I just seen what you sent to the chat. I just seen what you sent to the chat. Oh, you're hilarious.
Yeah, that's why I was laughing earlier. Like when you was giving your testimony, Brother Jack. Like, yeah, like
that's hilarious.
Yeah, I know, right?
All right.
Who is it on? Is it on me?
Brother
It's on you, sir. Yes.
Wow. What'd you say, Brother Sean?
I said I got the prophet in the forefront of my mind, Brother Jack chilling in the back.
Yeah, and I'm sitting here, I'm doing my best, like I'm paying attention, and Brother Amazite tagged me in something with one of these conscious community guy thingies. And I'm not gonna say this conscious community guy's handle, because I think he's popular amongst the Negro Black coloreds out there and their wokeness thing. I'll just call it 14th Amendment culture. Okay, so in the 14th Amendment culture, I think he's like one of their 14th Amendment culture speaker guys. He's, you know, something about some amount of keys or some sort. So it's like, okay. So I'm just responding, you know, to Brother Amazite in this, because I just, you know, I'm not really into, you know, and it's funny because I'm pretty sure I'm about to speak on Venus ingressing Pisces. I'm just like, yeah, bro, you know, I'm focused, you know, being sincere and enforcing my charge. Quote, in order to change the people, you must change their literature, end quote, Prophet Noble Drew Ali. Respectfully, I do not subscribe to that which is not the salvation for our people. I refuse to go along to get along with 14th Amendment culture. All right. So I trust every
period, Pooh.
Yeah, right. So I trust everyone honors their ancient foremothers and forefathers, so their days may be long upon the earth land. Islam, like that's probably how I'm going to end that. You know. So, however, before I get to finishing that, you know, reply there, because you know, sometimes I just, you know, it's writ writing practice for me, really, at the end of the day. So, you know, I love, you know, spell checking, and then when I miss it, you know, I know I can definitely off the break always count on Brother Terrell to be like, that's supposed to be astrology, not astrology, brother. I think you made hit the E.
You know, we got each other like a motherfucker because I was Euro fire. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know, right? It's love. So. It's love. For Tuesday, 5th April 2022 at 0600 48 minutes and 55 seconds thereafter. Look there at 15 degrees Aries, 38 minutes. We have a solar ascendant conjunction there. All righty. It's called sunrise, you know, to most people. All righty. Sometimes we call this a derived solar chart. Also, if we're just doing something off the top of our heads, right? Giving a little freestyle Wednesday flavor to things, right? However, I'm going to continue with my report that I actually have here. I actually have a written testimony for my only testimony for this particular degree here. All righty. And I have a Venusian Piscean ingress.
Must be nice.
I know. There's someone here loves to go and
oh my God.
No, did I do the voice right?
In a shower, no one understands.
Brother
Right.
Jay, money's on Friday.
When you're exalted in your sight.
Yep.
All right. Anyway.
Yep.
Even with your arms in the
All right, let me stop.
Even you got Sextile placements to talk. Brother Jay, like, oh no.
Hey, yo.
That's not nice.
Brother Sean is really serious, guys. 11-17, right? No, I'm saying, don't you guys, you know, it's just so beautiful, you know, like this exalted ingress here. Pisces is ingressing, Pisces is ingressing. Pisces is inviting the ingress pertaining to Venus, actually. That's what's actually occurring here. So Venus ingresses Pisces, the sign pertaining to his exaltation. However, the degree where Venus is exalted in Pisces is 27 degrees, all right, to be exact. So since we're doing that there, let's hit a save here, right? Since we're, you know, we've, you know, we've been dropping it like it's hot, all right? So let's just, you know, let's see what happens when we go here. Is that it? That's not the one. This is the one, right? Venus and Pisces. Let's do some Piscean type background. There we go. That's what we want. That's what we want. We'll do it like this. Venus here, boom shakalaka, right? So Venus ingresses Pisces, right? So I have here, right? This is within the 26th, pardon me. This is within the 26th lunar mansion, already. So we have Venus in Pisces in the 9th house in the 26th lunar mansion. Venus is in Pisces in the 9th house in the 26th lunar mansion. All right. So with that being said there, hold on. I forgot something. Hold on. Save. All right. We want to make sure we can see everything, right? That's what we did last time with the other charts. All righty, let's customize. Let's get a south node up in y'all, right? We got some spur up in there. We got some spur. We got spurred up and down. We got that spurred up and down. You're me like that spurred. All right, so we're gonna hit done on that one, right? So we're looking good, right? Got a part of spirit up there. Oh, hold on. Vertex wants to come to the party. So
don't forget the favorite people you need.
I know, right? We want to go to the party. The party on your natal chart. No, anyway. The party in your daily testimonies. All righty. There's a party on my zodiac. No, anyway. So let's it's always a party when talking zodiac, right? So let's hit okay there and hit okay there. All right. So all right.
Hashtag Astro Jiggy with it.
Yeah, no. Right. So we're gonna now I was about to say something that would have been really funny to me. I stopped myself. I really for a moment I saw myself, don't say that. And I was like, all right, I won't say that. You know, I was just about to, because yeah, Brother Sean started it, and I was just like, so we're doing, you know, destiny mastering here, right? 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 You know how I said a destiny master? Because a person, right, who is great at locking key is called what? Yeah, I know, right? If you're a master at keys and locks, that's a certain type of title there. So if you're really great with destinies, you know, some people call destinies another term. If you're a master at that, you know, so we won't go there. I would just like to be implied. You know, brother Terrell laughing how he's laughing is more than enough for me. All right. So anyway, it's because it's funny because you guys know where I'm going with that. All right. However, let's not prolong this, right? Because I have the shortest testimonies. All right. And this is my last one. Okay. So values related to spiritual journeys are present in higher learning or sincere erudite endeavors. Values related to spiritual journeys are present in higher learning or sincere erudite endeavors. One more time. What you said?
One more time.
Right?
Yeah.
Wow, woman, oh woman. So anyway, values. You're hilarious. Values, right? So this is Venus in Pisces in the 9th house in the 26th lunar mansion. Values related to spiritual journeys. All right, the breath descended travelings are present in higher learning or sincere erudite endeavors. All righty, so you guys are going to really find some beauty here in these things, man. Venus is there now. Venus exalted. Jupiter's dominant. Neptune's dominant. It is a Piscean royal gathering here, guys. I mean, I'm going to go live tonight on Instagram, and we're going to talk about the Venusian, Jupiterian, Neptunian stellium, and where is it happening in your natal chart? How are you beautifying these values related to erudite spirituality that allows you to institute, right, some isolated discipline for yourself, right? So you can further bring out this beauty. This almost makes me want to say, if you come across any finance, just really put it to the side, or make sure you're allowing yourself to let it multiply, let that energy multiply, so to speak. All righty. So again, values related to spiritual journeys are present in higher learning or sincere erudite endeavors. All right. So with that being said, I am going to continue to bring up this active chart adjust here and bring up the next solar ascendant conjunction for my beloved brother, in whom I am well pleased, Brother Terrell, Tamari Bey, Islam.
All righty, Islam. So we're dealing with the 6th of April now, 1442, and the future, times to come. Yes. All right, so we see that sunrise, so to speak, is at 0647 minutes, 23 seconds to be exact. All right, the days are getting longer. Yes.
Don't know.
Yeah, so do your thing. Do your thing. So the first aspect we're gonna look at is moon in Gemini, Luna and Sol. They're gonna sextile it up, right? It's an opportunity to, unify your creative and your emotional abilities, so to speak. So the moon's in the first, right? 16 degrees, 41 minutes, Gemini, and the sun is in the 12th, 16 degrees, 41 minutes, Aries, or 16 degrees, Aries, 41 minutes, right? So yeah, this is cool. This is funny. You said like the whole it's like a graduation here, so to speak. But my testimony was this is a graduation. This is going from speculative to operative. So instead of just speculating on the things that we want to do, we're operating and acting on these things. We're formulating it, or again, it's always in our mind first, and now we're externalizing it, so to speak. It's rising, literally, right? So again, just really get connected with how your mental processes, how you're talking to yourself, and things of that sort. Your dreams and wishes, write them down. And really know why you want the things that you're saying you want, so to speak. Don't just say it based off of someone else's reality. Like literally go inside of yourself. Would be the sun being in the 12th house. It's like, okay, so you're going within, who you are creatively. And now the moon's in the first, so it's like, okay, so now you're going to express these emotions more, prudently. And it's in Gemini, so you may be, of course, speaking these things to your closest relatives. However, it's going to work. It's going to do something for you because something needs to be expressed. So again, getting out of the speculative aspect of things and getting more into the operative, or instead of speculating, we're operating, right? Thought requires action. Action requires thought. So realize how they're unified. We're going to move on to 1756 when the moon will sextile Mercury. That's funny because the moon's in Gemini and Mercury's in Aries. And so this is someone's moving. I'm saying this. Yeah, the moon's in the 9th. Mercury is in the 7th. And so someone like who's like where are you moving? But if you are moving, I would say don't move too fast. You should probably really consider that. But this would be a great game night, so to speak. Painting, cards, more so cards. I'm thinking poker, really getting the poker vibe. I like poker. But
I so thought about Jeopardy.
Yeah, that's funny. Yeah, it's something with, of course, something with the hands. There's gonna be some sort of mental and hands-on activity. Charades, yeah, one of those. That's something too. But maybe bowling. Bowling might be a great thing to do around this time, actually. But yeah, get active. Do something, cool and different with your friends. Just something very unique. You may not like it, but you may not realize how much of a great time you'll have. However, be mindful though, like don't be so easily misled, so to speak. And just be open to teaching too, because the moon's in the 9th, so it's like some woman or some mother may be teaching her friends something about maybe their nationality and birthrights. It's possible. Status correction and things of that sort, correcting your mental state, which is your status. Because everything starts in the mind, right? But yeah, just get more active in expressing yourself openly and honestly. So we're gonna move on. We're gonna move on to the moon trining Saturn now. So Saturn is in Aquarius, and the moon's in Gemini still, right? Moon's in the 8th, Saturn's in the 4th. So yeah, this is caution and trust here. You should probably go, speak to, that elder, father specifically, or could be the mother, about those, let's say those inherited abilities that you have that they are, or that they have laid dormant in themselves, however, that you got it from them. So this could be that conversation when you are able to communicate those things effectively and they get it. So again, just unlocking your inherited abilities and like yielding to it and not trying to force it, so to speak. So don't deceive yourself and sort of remove yourself from those energies that you feel that deception occurs because of, the so-called control that they will want over your, trust, so to speak, or your state, which would be your mind, first and foremost. Mm-hmm. So yeah, just pay attention for the envious beguile energies, so to speak, and look for that within yourself too. Just do your best don't imprison yourself, really, like seriously, because those Mars, Saturn, they're squaring the nodes. So, just be mindful. We got, Moon square Jupiter is next, right? This is funny how that happened, right? I thought that was funny. Moon square Jupiter. Moon is in the 8th still. It was like, 8 minutes later? If I'm not mistaken, something like that. 12 minutes later. Moon's in the 8th, Jupiter's in the 5th. So yeah, you may be out enjoying yourself. However, if you have that intuitive flash to go home, you should go home. However, be open to enjoying yourself too. However, that again, really trust yourself. Within what you're dealing with, so to speak, who you're hanging out with, who, I don't know, someone you possibly just met, because with that Mars and Saturn conjunct squaring those nodes could be a very unpleasant energy if you're being unpleasant with yourself, right? So again, trust yourself, act accordingly, be accountable here. Don't really overindulge on your finances, or don't overindulge with trying to get your closest relative to get a concept that they choose not to consider because of their beliefs, right? So just be accountable and, expand on it instead of wasting it or not utilizing it, or being so driven by someone who isn't choosing to utilize the accountable aspect of life. That's on them, right? That's how it goes. So yeah, just don't overindulge. Be mindful. However, enjoy yourself. Be prudent. Right. So the moon's going to square Neptune now. So 2 hours and 12 minutes later. It's in the 7th. Moon's in the 7th, right? And it's squaring Neptune, which is in the 4th. Yeah, so that's it. You may just want to be home and relax, or home may not seem as much as home here. You know where home is, let's put it like that. So you should probably be there. However, with this energy, just being direct and sincere will really alleviate all unnecessary communications or arguments. All illusions will be easily eradicated with structured, or I'll say prudent listening. Listen carefully to, whomever you're relating with. So Neptune in the fourth, Jupiter in the fourth too. You know, just really do the things that you enjoy doing. However, don't look for it from someone else that isn't really like they don't really value the same things you do. So you have to find out where that is, so to speak, if that's the case. However, again, don't really force yourself onto anyone. Know what's best for you. And it just, you know, you're a magnet, so it will magnetize to you, right? We're gonna move on to the last aspect, I think. Moon trines Mars, yeah, last aspect. At 2314, Moon's in the 7th still, and Mars is in the 3rd. So now, you know, that's a trine. We went through all of this tension with the Moon squaring Jupiter, Neptune, and Mars and Saturn squaring nodes. This is just, you know, the great time to really communicate what's on one's mind. Really expressing how you feel about someone closest to you, how, you know, some things that may have, you know, helped you along some sort, your journey, so to speak. So this is clear insight here. So really just speak on it. Knowing your value system is very clear here as well. So getting more expressive with that and writing it down more so, because we got Mars in the 3rd house, so we're putting it on paper in Aquarius, so we're letting it be known throughout the group. It could be some sort of, I don't know, article, blog that someone may write or something. But this knowing your value system is key here with that Moon in the 7th. It's like, do you know your value system? What is your value system? Is it yours, or was that instilled in you based on, you know, your mother's process and your father too? Or is that, or do what you value, is it connected to them also, but also separate? Like, you know, also the things that you value that they don't or wouldn't consider at all. So figuring those things out is very imperative here. And speaking on those things to your relatives or the ones close to you, it may bring some spark to the domicile. So yeah, this is a good time to really speak up. And you know what? It's do a Brother Sean, you know, check yourself before you wreck yourself type thing. It's love. So you with that, you know, don't wound yourself based off of someone else's wounds. Yeah. The floor with that, Islam. That is your 7-day astro weather report. And also, you should look and see where these transits are happening in your natal chart, for sure. If you don't know,
you know where we at. You know where to come. Ain't no future in the front.
Islam. And Brother Terrell starts off next cycle. He's going to start off next Thursday. And this Luna here is making its last aspect to this Mars here for 11 hours.
Yes.
Yeah, 11 hours. 12 hours and 16 minutes. Luna is void of course.
That is correct. Right? 12 hours and 16 minutes.
Yeah, yes. So you'll be coming back next cycle, next Wednesday, because your second testimony is Luna ingressing Cancer after that 12-hour, 16-minute void of course. All righty. So, guys, you're not making any major transactions between 2314, all righty, on 6th April 2022. That's a Wednesday. Until, you're not going to make any transaction between that. That's 11:14 p.m. and 11:30 a.m. 1130 minutes is when Luna ingresses, Cancer, alrighty. And interestingly, look at where the vertex is. Interessante, right?
That's interesting.
Yeah, I know, right? So anyhow, sir, with that being said, just make sure, guys, you make no major transactions of any kind, right? Right. So with that being said, boy, we're going to talk after this. you know how the energies are moving, what we were speaking about earlier. So now, I'm getting phone calls of signification, of people signifying, but acting like they're just calling to see what's like. You're not checking on me. You're trying to signify. This is twice. There's no emergency. You know what I mean? Like, stop it.
Control drama, anyone.
Yeah, I know, right?
Control
exactly.
Yes.
That is the proper word choice there, my beloved brother, in whom I'm well pleased. All right. Yes, very Celestine prophecy-ish.
Yes.
So yeah, like I said, Lunar's void of course, no major transactions between 23:14 on the 6th until 11:30 minutes thereafter on the 7th. 12 hours and 16 minutes. Luna will be void of course until it ingresses Cancer. All righty. Again at 1100 hours and 30 minutes thereafter. All righty. So got that there. Yeah, let's just save that, right? I'm going to stop the screen share, bring us on back, right? And stop the screen share. Here we go. Here I go. Brother Sean went somewhere else though, but I know Brother Sean's getting prepared because he's going to do the super thing that he does, the super thing that he does in making sure the people are served well, right?
When you're hot fire like me, you got to take 3 showers a day.
I know, right? I know, right? The 5 waiters of the restaurant are Sean, and Sean. Let me see. Those are the 5 waiters. Who is the host? Sean. Who is the expediter in back of house? Sean. Who's the cook? Who's the dishwasher? Sean. Who's busting the tables after he does this magnificent service that he does at this restaurant?
Take a guess. Sean.
Sean? Is it Sean? Right?
Yes, it's Sean.
You guys are hilarious, man.
It is
all right. So anyhow, right? This is great. Let's do our things that we do here, right? And go and share the screen here on the iPad, right? And go on to my save to home screen 7HealStar Astro tab right there, right? That's how you turn 7HealStar.com into an immediate application for yourself. Just save it to your home screen. If you haven't subscribed, go and subscribe, guys. Welcome to 7HealStar.com, right? Subscribe now to receive free weekly gifts and study materials directly to your inbox, all right? And 7HealStar natal chart calculator, courtesy of Astro Charts, guys. You just put their widget there. However, if you just go here, you put in, your appellation. It says name there. You put the location that you're near, whatever city, corporation you're near, state, republic, right? You put there the date and the time, and create your chart so you could view it, right? That's what we do pro bono here. We give a few pro bono things. That's one thing that's part of pro bono, along with the annual perfection cycle study sheet, the 7HealStar zodiacal release in dimension / cycle study sheet, along with our 7HealStar Astro study poster, right? So those 3 things, along with the study, with the charts there, that's part of our pro bono, along with what we do on YouTube every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday as part of our community service. All righty. And guys, you see that when you're coming here every Wednesday, it's so that we are encouraging you guys to go on there and get your personal full year 7HealStar Astro Calendar and Transits Report. Yes, you've read that eleemosynary tuition right. Hold on, I get a whole year, 365 days for under 50 cents a day. That is absolutely correct. However, you must transact your eleemosynary tuition in full to do so. So with that being said, guys, make sure you can get your hands on 365 days from whatever time you order it. All right, and we'll set that for the day. Make sure you get the calendar and a corresponding report also for 180 units in lieu of lawful money. All righty. And guys, you already know, you guys want to get your hands on anything that we're providing here, guys. Let's let you know who we have here. We have our beloved brothers in whom we're well pleased. All righty. For your Jaguar Solar Mirror Astro Literacy session for 153 units in lieu of lawful money for the eleemosynary tuition 3 hours. You can get that with Brother Terrell Tamari Bey. The Mental Magician report is there on our 7HealStar 7-day Astro Weather Report page on 7HealStar.com, and you can check out the samples that he has there. All righty, and Brother Sean is rocking and rolling, putting these reports together. So, guys, and it is
better
worth
cop
it.
soon. It's going
Right.
up soon, for real.
Yeah, you know what I mean? We took it from, and there's somewhere on the website that I got to edit it too. I think somewhere in the wording, I got to change the editing because it was like, it's 78 and now it's going to be 99 soon. And I was like, well, we're there now. So I have to go back and edit that or whatever, you know, because we do our own stuff here at 7HealStar.com, right? So we're wearing all the different fezzes, you know, here, all right, to make sure that we can get things squared away how we do. Of course, as you guys have been seeing on like an alternating fashion, Brother Sean and Brother Benjamin filling in for our beloved brother, whom we're well pleased, Brother Corey Bey, for his Astro Core Mirror Astro Literacy session. Also, it still says 1 hour there. I have to change that to 3 hours. I thought I did, but I'll change that to 3 hours to reflect the Elemosynary tuition for 153 units in lieu of lawful money. Also, guys, you know that I also have, and that's the thing. That's my main thing. My main thing is the Mirror Astro Literacy course. All righty. For 3 hours, of course, as you heard already, for both my brothers, Terrell and Corey, right? You guys can get your hands on this session here, and you can enjoy 3 hours, right, with us one-on-one. Either one of us, someone you choose. All righty. So with that being said, who am I and what's my purpose? Also, guys, you can get there also. It's really about 90 minutes I spend with you. It says an hour there, but I spend about 90 minutes with you. For the Elemosynary tuition pertaining to 111 units in lieu of lawful money. All right. And you guys already know you get some sound font development. You want some things done, holla at us. All right. So you guys can inquire about our sound font developing services. All righty. When it comes to classes and events, guys, we always want you to get your hands on this one first, right? The Astrology 101 workshop with Brother Hasan Ghaziel Bey. The Astrology 101 Workshop 2020 Google Drive Archive. All right, that's what that is there, the Google Drive Archive, right? So with that even being said, guys, 135 units in lieu of lawful money, divide that number by 27 and you'll get 5. That's right, 5 videos. However, it's a ton of extras in there, guys. You know what I mean? And the first Prophet Noble Drali University, which is the major extra, is within inside the first Astrology 101 workshop, all right, within the Astrology 101 workshop 2020. The subsequent Prophet Noble Drali University, AstroCivic Community Meetups. The second one is all the way to the right. And the third one is Meet Prophet Noble Drali in his literature, all right? So, and what we have been doing is giving people free access to the first one, to free access to Prophet Noble Drali University. And that's really the intention and been the intention the whole time. So with that being said, right, just want you guys to see that we have all these things here for you, all righty. And usually, you know, you guys are interested in this here, the AstroLiteracy Sessions Protocol Certification Workshop. You know, there's been people that have been inquiring about it. Hey, man, I want to do the certification too. And usually my first suggestion is get your mirror session first. Get used to reading yourself first, you know. If you're not already doing whatever, you know, it really depends on the level that you come on, because really I don't just, you know, even though the videos are archived, I still have to see what you know, see if you've been paying attention. And I have different ways of just, you know, asking you questions to make sure that you comprehend how the protocol is to be exercised. All righty. So with that being said, guys, go to 7HealStar.com and check out everything that we have there for you. All righty. So you guys can get what you need. From there, go more into the About Us page. And I know my brothers have gone into it before. Maybe I didn't hit About Us like I thought I did. Okay, there's the About Us page. And you guys know you can find all your information about who we are. Hi, Brother Hasan Ghaziel Bey there. All right. And that actually, a little bio there, if you wanted to see it much larger, it's at the bottom in PDF form, one sheet in press room. All right, PDF that you guys can download or whatever. I know it's taking time or whatever, but while that's doing its loading, you guys can get in contact with Brother Corey Bey. All right, you see all the information there for Astro Core Wellness. All right. And you can check out this podcast also, Chopping It Up with Brothers Corey and Malik Bey for the Wellness Coaching Podcast. And you guys know Instagram is where you can do some direct connecting. All right. All the purple links are active. All right, Brother Terrell Tamari Bey, you guys have been listening to today. alrighty, for the Jaguar solar activities. All right. You guys can schedule your mirror session, as you guys can see. As you saw earlier, he's also here for the 7-day Tropic Medical Astro Weather Report. He's one of the 3 reporters, as such as I and Brother Corey originally. However, Brother Sean and Brother Benjamin have been filling in. So now it's like, at this point, it's just like, look, the firm is just going to show up on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, no matter what at this point. You know what I mean? So, I mean, it is what it is. So here we go. You can get in contact there also, you know. Brothers, Sean Alim, you guys have been seeing today also, Mental Magician AstroLiteracy report. Get your hands on that. You see the samples, alrighty, of his Mental Magician report. The one for Kendrick Lamar's there. He has one for Dr. Dre up also, alrighty. And you guys are going to love the smooth stylings of his report writing. Alrighty, Intuition Monday Global Delineation Reporter also for Mondays. He is the, as you guys heard on Monday, he's putting together all the artwork and the reports for Intuition Monday. Righty, and for Friday, when we do the impromptu improv, don't forget, reach out to Brother Sean Alim if you want to reach him directly via Instagram. Remember, those links are active. Alrighty, Brother Benjamin Bey, and he is the one where we really just, you know, listen to the ideas that he has for impromptu improv. It's just so awesome how divine the randomness is when Brother Benjamin speaks. Alrighty, and so we allow ourselves to enjoy the holy degree impromptu improv astrology that he inspires. Intuition Monday Global Delineation Reporter also, along with Brother Sean, right? And he's also with us on the alternating cycles with myself and Brother Terrell for the 7-day Tropic Medical Astro Weather Report. Embrace the intuition and click on those active links there and directly connect with Brother Benjamin also. And like I said, guys, you can download Living Truth PDF, alrighty, and take a look at what's there so you guys can get your hands on looking at all of this, and you can, you know, scroll through it or whatever. I figure since I'm streaming while at the same time, you know, opening this website, but hey, it's generating, so you guys can actually see what's written there pertaining to Brother Hasan Ghaziel Bey, so you guys can really know. And all the links on these things are active. So you get to the third page. I think the third page is the press room, of course. Different, you know, interviews that were done on platforms that mostly the people that are listening to these platforms, they're not Moorish American. So, you know, we have brought some presentations to those particular platforms. All righty. And let's see, we go back to the one. Let's see, because I hit it twice. Thought I did. No. I'm going to take it back to the beginning. Anyhow, the cover of this thing, all the links are clickable also. That was just the point that I was making. If it's even want to bring it up. But if you guys just saw that or whatever, you guys can be able to get the information. So the Instagram is a clickable link. The Facebook icon is clickable. Twitter, YouTube, you guys can get a hold of all of that also. Even though you can click there, the 7-day Astro Weather Report, as you're going to see once this is complete and I finish, you know, my little editing, I will make sure that you will see this video that we're doing now, and it will say, you know, our Astro Weather Report for the 31st March to the 6th April. However, you can catch this now on the last one to see what did we talk about last Wednesday about now, right? And this is where, like I said, you guys can see Brother Sean's reports for his Mental Magician report for Dr. Dre there, his Oracle Tarot pull. All right, he does reports for his Oracle Tarot pull, right, for all 12 signs. And I think that that was just something for you guys to see. It's like, instead of him verbalizing it on a YouTube presentation or live anywhere, he put it in the report form so you guys could get a load of that also and check to see that. Alrighty, as well as the sample one for Kendrick Lamar that he first had put up for you all to review, to see his report styling. So you get to see 3 of Brother Sean's reports there on the 7-day Astro Weather Report page. All right. So with that being said, let's bring
also,
it on back.
Not to cut your wisdom, where would the people go on the website to leave a review? Is that the little button?
And you know what? I was thinking about that too. So far, like the review situation, I have to kind of like, they have to send them to us and we would have to kind of like type them in. You know what I'm saying? Ourselves, because, you know, like these ones that are at the bottom, it were reviews at the bottom at one point in time. Let's see, let's go home here. Right. And if I scroll down to the bottom, it should be, and it was at one point in time, some reviews, right? Boom, there they go, right? But they had to be manually put in from reviews that I've had from reading that people sent them. So I was just like, all right, let's just put them in there. That's why there's different dates. You see something from December 2019. You see something from, you know, November 2016. Like you see different things that are there. Correct.
Right, so
That, you know, so we just put those up, but I have to, and I'm going to, and thank you for your patience, y'all, to see what's actually, you know, going on, you know, with that, because I want people to be able to just type the reviews in. But I think I just got to go into the dashboard and just read the instructions on that. That'll be all. But yeah,
the brother I sent that report to. I told him leave a review. He said he wasn't sure where, so
he can DM it to you for right now. Right now, I just have people DM me their reviews, and then we can. What we'll do, you know how we do. We turn them into, you know, TikTok and Instagram posts and Facebook posts and stuff like that. So it'll still get seen, you know, because we don't just wait for people to come and check the reviews at the website. We'll be like, here, check this out. Hey, man, where did you get this? Right? Like,
not the automatic voice, Jack.
Yeah, I know, right? That mixtape voice, right? So with that being said, I'm going to
7HealStar.
Yeah, I know, right? That radio DJ ad voice. All right. So here we go. Let's take this back to the tippy top. And as always, we are inspired by and honors to Prophet Noble Drew Ali and Caliph in my heart, Charles Mosley Bey. All right. Those are two different beings. This is Prophet Noble Drew Ali that you guys are seeing. And last night on that live via Instagram, on that Instagram live, I showed you guys the picture, the photograph pertaining to Caliph, Charles Mosley Bey. All right, so I want you guys like, oh, we don't say Caliph anywhere in the literature. That brother making stuff up. He a dirty Moor. Like, no, that's not what's happening. I'm saying in my heart of hearts, he's defending our ancient foremothers and forefathers like mindset. So a Caliph is a defender. However, I'm not bringing that Muslim stuff. I know we're Muslim. I know that's what it is. I deal with the ancient stuff. I don't subscribe to the 14th Amendment culture. All right. Don't be mad at me. Don't be mad at 7HealStar. We do things in the positive, and we thank you for being patient because we're being patient with your maturation. All righty. You'll be much better off if it's a party and most of the people there are unconscious Moors. You probably don't want to invite us, because I'll tell you, you definitely don't want to invite me. You don't want to invite me to a party where it's mostly, unless I'm teaching. Because if you invite me and I come there just to be myself, I'm going to probably be teaching. I'm going to be teaching anyway, just by how I carry myself. Like the way I am is a lesson in itself, honestly. And I'm not bragging. I'm really not bragging. All right. I'm not nowhere near bragging. So with that being said, any questions, comments, and or suggestions from my beloved brothers in whom and well, please?
Observe your natal chart and see where these planets are transiting in your natal chart. Yes.
Instagram live tonight, boy. We gonna talk about that stuff.
Boy.
That Pisces and Stellium.
Instagram live tonight. Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like, get them. Yeah. You know what I mean?
That was crazy.
Tonight. Okay. Hey, Instagram live tonight. What?
Oh, wow.
Venus, Jupiter, Neptune. Neptune is a higher vibration pertaining to Venus.
Higher love.
No more questions, comments, and or suggestions. I am going to say my namaste to my beloved brothers in whom I'm well pleased, and all of you that are viewing live with us and are to view in times to come. Thank you so much. We appreciate you all for sincerely supporting us, how you support us. And thank you for allowing us to be our free white Moorish American selves. All righty. So with that being said, I'll say my namastes. Be yourselves and
Only.
Right? All righty. Islam.
Wow.
Peace.
Islam.